You have arrived on site at the DRO. Now what? Your first priority is to check in with staff services. After checking in with staff services, you need to report to the DST Lead. It's important that you let the DST Lead understand your training level and experience. This will enable the DST Lead to decide where to place you within the DST organization. If you are new to DST deployments, you will be paired with an experienced person, and you will receive on-the-job training, or OJT, from the person you are paired with and from others as needed. Do the job. You will find that on-the-job training will allow you to quickly be able to be a productive member of the DST team. It is important that you track your DRO work and your ongoing training on the DST Activity OJT training record. There are 4 sections to the record, one for each DST activity. In this image, you are seeing some of the items in the customer service section. But this multi-page form contains a list of items for each activity that you can work on and get signed off on during a DRO. The purpose of the OJT training record is to provide DST volunteers with a list of things to look for and try out when they are on the job. It is not intended to be a formal training record, but rather a memory jogger to help each person take responsibility for learning something new on the job. Keep a copy, hard or soft, for your personal use to help when you explain your experiences to your job supervisor. This form is also helpful when it's time for you and your supervisor to complete your job evaluation. The OJT training record is included in the reference materials for this course. Otherwise, a blank OJT is also available on every DRO laptop. At the end of your assignment, your supervisor will write an evaluation for you. Be sure your evaluation explains any on-the-job training that you received, as you recorded in your OJT training record. The evaluation is important because it provides you feedback on how well you performed your job, and it is also one of the considerations for advancement to positions of higher responsibility. Also, always be sure to out-process and take your evaluation to staffing before you leave. They will put the overall performance rating into Volunteer Connection and then return the evaluation to you. After you have a number of operations under your belt, additional advanced training may become available to you. Understand that a commitment to be available to deploy in the future is a prerequisite for advanced training.